Welcome to this explainer. Today, we're cracking open the multi-billion-dollar procurement engine of a massive technology pioneer, Siemens AG. If you're an ambitious manufacturer, consider this your tactical blueprint. We're going to show you exactly how to scale your SME into a global enterprise partner. We're looking way beyond those basic vendor portals to uncover what it actually takes to weave your business into a huge, globally optimized supply chain. Let's get into it. Because look, here is the new reality. Siemens, they don't just want your conventional, high-volume, low-cost vendors anymore. Those days are fading fast. Instead, they are actively hunting for vetted, highly integrated ecosystem partners. It's no longer just about supplying a part and walking away. It's about totally aligning with their digital enterprise goals and, this is absolutely crucial, their strict sustainability frameworks.
So, here's our roadmap for today. We'll be covering 1. The new supply reality, 2. Navigating the 3 gateways, 3. The sustainability mandate, 4. The onboarding roadmap, and finally, 5. Securing the partnership.
Let's start with Section 1, the new supply reality and digital transformation.
Right now, we are witnessing this massive convergence of digitalization and decarbonization. Siemens is literally leading the charge here, and as a result, they're actively localizing their supply chain to build what they like to call glocal resilience. Think about it, local agility, but with massive global scale. They need agile manufacturers who can deliver performance-critical, standardized, and absolutely sustainable hardware or software solutions. If your operations can bridge that gap and hit these new global procurement demands, there is a massive opportunity sitting right there for you. So how do you actually get your foot in the door?
Which brings us to Section 2, Navigating the 3 gateways. These are your strategic entry points. To actually secure a commercial relationship, you have to realize that Siemens is not just one giant monolith. You've got to navigate their decentralized structure across some very distinct, high-impact business units. Specifically, there are 3 strategic entry points, or gateways, you can target, and your pitch needs to be perfectly tailored to whichever specific gateway you are approaching. Let's break them down one by one.
Gateway number 1 is Siemens Digital Industries, or DI. The play here is getting your tech design directly into their factory automation, motion control, and industrial software setups. So if your company builds precision hardware, sensors, or connectivity components, your pitch absolutely has to align with the Siemens Xcelerator open digital business platform. You need to show, without a shadow of a doubt, that your products offer seamless compatibility with product lifecycle management environments like Teamcenter. Bottom line, if you aren't digitally compatible with their design software, you're just not going to make the cut. Gateway number 2 is Smart Infrastructure, or SI. This is all about supplying components for smart grids, building automation, and medium to low voltage distribution boards. If this is your target, your pitch needs to laser focus on compact footprint designs, top-tier electrical safety certifications, and smart embedded connectivity. Look, if your component lowers power losses or cuts out hazardous substances, make that the absolute star of your pitch. Why? Because that directly supports their massive ongoing grid modernization tenders. And then we have Gateway 3, the Supplier Innovation Platform. Guys, this is basically the ultimate shortcut. Instead of traditional procurement, Siemens actively hunts for breakthrough, disruptive technologies through a portal called NineSights. Got a game-changing patent, maybe some advanced lightweighting tech, or novel additive manufacturing materials? This platform lets you completely bypass the usual bureaucratic regional gatekeepers. It puts your disruptive tech straight in front of central global category managers. It's a high-speed pipeline for pure innovation. But whichever of these 3 doors you knock on, you are going to face one very formidable gatekeeper.
And that is Section 3, the sustainability mandate driven by the DEG framework.
Let me be completely clear here. You simply cannot get through the door anymore without speaking their language on corporate responsibility. Siemens strictly enforces what they call the Degree Sustainability Framework. That stands for decarbonization, ethics, governance, resource efficiency, equity, and employability. You have to align your corporate profile with these exact metrics, or you are looking at immediate early-stage disqualification, period. So what does that actually look like on the ground? Well, the crux of it is that your profile must show data-driven excellence across 3 core pillars. First up, carbon accounting. Siemens expects its key suppliers to go through the Carbon Web Assessment, or CWA. You have to transparently provide product-level carbon footprints and life cycle assessments. Second, resource efficiency and circularity. You've got to prove how your products promote refurbishment, recycling, or cut down on raw material use. And third, material compliance. This means rigorous reporting to prove your goods are 100% free of banned substances, perfectly in line with international environmental directives.
Moving right along to Section 4, the onboarding roadmap. Let's look at the step-by-step process. All right, so you've got the tech and the sustainability data. To actually kick off a formal relationship, you have to execute this systematic, four-step workflow. Step 1, digital registration. You make your profile searchable to thousands of buyers on the SCM Star portal, which is powered by SAP Ariba. Step 2, supplier self-disclosure. This is a deep dive form detailing your manufacturing capacity, geographic footprint, and financial health. Step 3 is your supplier value management, or SVM pitch. And finally, Step 4, an external sustainability audit, where a recognized third party comes in to verify your facilities strictly follow the Siemens Code of Conduct.
Actually, scratch that. Let's pause on Step 3 for just a second, because this right here is where deals are won or lost. For the SVM pitch, please do not just email a generic product catalog. That won't work. You need to present a highly tailored proposal showing exactly how your components reduce the total cost of ownership. You got to bring the data, prove how you optimize logistics, or boost sustainability better than the incumbent suppliers they are currently using. You are selling the systemic value, not just a physical part.
Which brings us to our final part, Section 5, securing the partnership for long-term success.
When it's all said and done, the winning strategy boils down to this reality. Siemens is constantly optimizing. They're blending high-tech localization with massive global scale, and they desperately need digitally mature partners to mitigate supply chain risks and hit strict European environmental mandates. If you can integrate seamlessly into their automated workflows with exact technical consistency and rock-solid compliance data, you won't just be another vendor on a list. You are going to secure a highly resilient, multi-year partnership.
Because, let's face it, the era of the basic transactional component supplier, that's ending. The future belongs to integrated, sustainable partners. So, I'll lay you with this question to chew on with your executive team. Does your company truly have the digital integration, the carbon accounting, and the sheer sustainability metrics required to cut through the corporate bureaucracy and become a true Siemens ecosystem partner? It might just be time to evaluate your readiness. Thanks for joining me on this explainer, and happy strategizing.